Alright, picture this. You're cruising down a wide-open highway somewhere in California. Sun setting, palm trees flying by, and you hear that deep, aggressive growl coming from a wagon. Not an SUV, not a coupe, a wagon. And not just any wagon. The all-new 2026 Audi RS5 Avant. Yeah, let that sink in for a second, because this isn't just another performance car. This might be the car that flips the whole game upside down. Now, I gotta ask you something right out the gate. Would you actually pick a high-performance wagon over a sports car or SUV if it looked this good and moved this fast? Drop your answer in the comments, because this one's gonna spark some debate. So here's what's wild. For years, performance wagons were kind of a European secret. Americans got teased. We'd see them online, watch reviews, and just wish. But now, Audi is finally bringing the heat to the US in a way that feels bold, confident, and honestly overdue. And the 2026 RS5 Avant. It's not playing around. Let's talk design first, because if this thing didn't look insane, none of the rest would matter. The moment you see the new RS5 Avant, you know it's different. Audi took that sleek sportback DNA and stretched it into something more aggressive, more planted, more muscular. The front end has that wide honeycomb grille, darker, meaner, with massive air intakes that look like they're ready to swallow the road hole. The LED headlights are sharper than ever, slim, focused, almost angry. You know that feeling when a car looks like it's staring at you. Yeah, that dot from the side, it's pure stance. The roofline flows beautifully into that elongated rear, but don't mistake that for family-friendly. This is wide. This is low. This is athletic. Those flared fenders? They're not for show. They're flexing confidence. And sitting underneath? Massive RS wheels that fill the arches perfectly. And let me ask you this, do you prefer performance cars that scream for attention, or ones that look clean, but can absolutely destroy supercars at a stoplight? Because the RS5 Avant lives right in that sweet spot. The rear is where things get spicy. Slim LED taillights stretch across, giving it that modern connected light vibe. The diffuser looks functional, not fake. And of course, those oval RS exhaust tips. If you know, you know. That's Audi's signature move. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Under the hood, the 2026 RS5 Avant is stepping into the future. Hybrid power. And before you roll your eyes, hold on. This isn't some boring eco setup. This is performance hybrid. Audi is expected to pair a twin-turbo V6 engine with an electric motor, delivering even more horsepower than the outgoing model. We're talking somewhere in the 500 horsepower range. Instant torque from the electric motor, sharper throttle response, faster launches, and you already know Audi's legendary Quattro all-wheel drive system is going to put every bit of that power down cleanly. Imagine hitting the gas and feeling that instant electric shove, followed by that turbocharged punch. No lag, no hesitation, just smooth, relentless acceleration, 0 to 60, probably low 3-second territory. In a wagon, tell me that doesn't sound crazy. And here's the bigger question, is hybrid performance actually better than pure gas at this point? Or do you still want that old-school combustion-only vibe? I'm genuinely curious what you guys think, but Audi didn't just throw in hybrid tech for speed. It's about balance. Efficiency improves. Emissions drop. You get better fuel economy during daily drives. And when you want to go full send, it's right there waiting. That's the beauty of it. Now let's talk practicality. Because this is where the RS5 Avant separates itself from the typical sports car. Cargo space. Yeah, I said it. You've got real usable trunk space. Fold the rear seats down, and you can haul gear, luggage, maybe even a full Costco run. Try doing that in a two-door coupe. This is the type of car where you can drop your kids off at school in the morning and embarrass a muscle car at night. And that's the magic of a performance wagon. It's low-key unstoppable. Inside, Audi is leveling up big time. The 2026 RS5 Avant is expected to follow Audi's new digital interior direction. Think large curved display, crisp graphics, cleaner layout, fewer physical buttons. The virtual cockpit will be sharper and more customizable than ever. You'll have RS-specific displays showing boost, torque distribution, lap timers, all the fun stuff. The center screen will control everything from drive modes to ambient lighting. And speaking of ambient lighting, Audi doesn't miss. Expect customizable LED strips across the dash and doors that make nighttime drives feel like you're in a futuristic lounge. The seats. RS Sport buckets available. wrapped in premium leather with contrast stitching and embossed RS logos. Heated, ventilated, probably even massaging depending on spec. Alcantara touches, carbon fiber trim. It's going to feel expensive because it is dot, and here's something I love about Audi interiors: they don't feel chaotic. Everything feels tight, solid, thought out. That satisfying click when you adjust something? That's German engineering flexing quietly. Now let's get into how it drives, because numbers are cool, but feel is everything. Audi's RS division knows how to tune suspension for that perfect middle ground. Expect adaptive dampers that adjust in milliseconds. In comfort mode, it should soak up highway miles easily. Switch it into RS mode. The car tightens up, steering sharpens, exhaust opens up. Throttle response gets aggressive, and thanks to the hybrid setup, weight distribution could actually improve if Audi places the battery smartly. Do you think extra hybrid weight will hurt handling? Or do you trust Audi to dial it in perfectly? That's a debate I can already see happening in the comments. Now here's something a lot of people don't expect from an RS model: light off-road capability. No, this isn't a rock crawler, but with Quattro all-wheel drive, solid ground clearance for a performance wagon, and multiple drive modes, this thing will handle snow, rain, gravel roads without breaking a sweat. Imagine taking this up to a ski resort in Colorado. Snow everywhere, SUVs struggling, and you're just cruising comfortably with heated seats blasting and that RS badge on the steering wheel staring back at you. That's a vibe. Compared to the previous RS5 Sportback, this Avant version adds practicality without losing performance identity. The outgoing RS5 made around 444 horsepower. This new one, it's likely pushing way beyond that. Faster, smarter, more advanced. Audi is evolving. And if we zoom out for a second, this car fits perfectly into where performance is heading. Electrification isn't killing speed, it's enhancing it. Pricing is where things get interesting. Expect the 2026 RS5 Avant to start somewhere around the mid to high $80,000.